Hello everyone. Welcome back to my podcast slash YouTube channel. My name is Pumla and this is Pumla's Recaps. So today we are going to talk about the Mummy Club Season 2 Episode 3. Okay, so the episode begins with the party. Remember we left off at the party where Happy is planning a party for her baby. So yeah, that's where we start. And Happy is not happy. She's actually emotional all over the place. And she wants to cancel because the party is not up to her standard, or it's not up to Mummy Club standard. It's not Lux, as she says. Okay, so Umpumi comes and she doesn't say anything wrong with it. Honestly, from also me, that sounds sounds like my name is. When I first saw when she arrived at the venue, it honestly didn't look bad because we don't know her brief. We don't know what she spoke about with her party planner. And I think it would have still worked out. As Mpumi said, the party is for the kids. You know, kids, as long as there's a jumping castle, those human beings are fine. Give them a jumping castle, give them sweets. Okay, the party is complete for them. But she feels that the mummies are going to judge her. And I feel like she's projecting because that is what she does. She judges people. But yeah, that's just my opinion. So she cancels, she calls everyone and cancels. But I feel like she was overreacting with canceling, hey? And when she called Nosy, if I was Nosy, I was going to be so upset, hey? Imagine rounding up so many people. I have one child and I know that when we need to go somewhere, oh my gosh, it takes us forever to just leave the house. So can you imagine the amount of babies she has and she needs to get everybody ready? I would have been so upset. I would just come anyway. Like, no, all of this effort and for what to not come? No. Anyway, yeah, Happy cancels. She calls all of them, and Unonorai throws shade. And Happy should have hired her. Did I not say that last recap? Because Happy was too busy being a mean girl, she couldn't even hire Nunurai, but it would have turned out great. But okay. Although Happy, she lives for people's opinions. She needs to free herself from those shackles. Like, at her age, and you're still worried about what people. I mean, you've made it so far in your life. As you keep telling us, you've made it out of Elokshin. But you're still worried about little things that don't matter, that do not change the price of bread. Like, it's so weird to me when old people care what people say about them. It's like, you've lived such a long life and you still care what people say. It's weird. But anyway, we cross over to still at the party. So there's a friend there, Happy's friend. She comes over and they gossip about Radile. At this point, it's giving Happy is obsessed with Radile because, wow, okay. Every chance, like, you're busy with the nanny, now it's this information. So we find out that apparently Radile's husband is busy, he's for the streets, apparently. You know what? I will never understand when women try to shame the woman for her husband being allegedly unfaithful. Like, it's not the woman's fault. Like, why are you shaming her for what her husband did? Shame the husband. It's the husband who's cheating. I will never understand that. Sorry about that. Okay, so now we move over to, so the party is done. We cross over to Nosy. So Nosy is hosting Mrs. Mobs and Happy, and they discuss the event. Happy fills them in about the Barbara thing, and Unos is like me, she doesn't buy it. And like I've been saying, there's more to the story, and we will never know the more, because both of them need to sit face to face and tell us what happened, but that will never happen. So I'm not 100% with Barbara, I'm not 100% with Rakil. There's more to the story, and I hope we find it out, but for now, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. So Mrs. Mobs proposes a trip to Machalis, and so yeah, that's the first class trip. So we see everybody getting ready in their house except for Mrs. Mobs. I wonder if they're gonna address this house issue, because she hasn't said a word. Like she didn't deny it, or like, you understand what I'm saying? Like she's so quiet about, she's so hush about the matter. Like we need to know, and she needs to tell us what's happening. Anyway, okay, a part of me feels like the show is overproduced, because we see them all, it's like they all have a script and they're all saying the same thing to their nannies, or like, yeah, you need to help me pack, because I'm like those scenes with their nannies were not organic. It wasn't, you can tell that's not how they talk on a day-to-day basis. The show is overly produced, as they're all doing the same thing at the same time. It's like, remember last season, I don't know if you guys remember last season, there was I can't remember what had happened, but there was something big that happened. And then now the ladies were recapping that particular thing, and they were all driving around. You can tell that they were driving around their complexes, like, or their estates, just talking about the matter. Like I remember Nunurai, Miss Manche, and Mrs. Mobs. I can't remember if Happy was a part of that, but they were just driving around, like, just talking about this. It's so overly produced. Like, this is where Mommy Club loses me. It's overly produced. But anyway, so now we get to the trip. So Mrs. Mobs arrives first. They show her around. It's a beautiful place. It's a very nice place. I think I need to check it out. Okay, so the ladies start arriving and they receive a gift. So the gift is apparently cheap. The quality is not it. But I mean, okay, whatever. And then back home, we get a scene with the daughters, Happy and Nosy's daughters. I don't want to discuss the kids unless something significant happens, but I don't care to discuss people's children in that manner. Like, I'm glad to see them getting along, and yeah, that's it. I don't want to discuss babies. Yeah, to me, they are babies. Okay, so it's dinner time, and it's very awkward again. These ladies really don't like each other. There's no way. It's not even small talk, like funny banter here and there. It's just awkward. And then we end the episode right as they start dinner. I need the producers of Mommy Club to stop with the cliffhangers. Every episode this season so far, okay, it's only been 3 episodes, but all of these episodes have ended with a cliffhanger. Episode 1, we ended right before Flowers and Fashion, right before that event started. Okay, last episode we ended with Happy wanting to cancel the party. Okay, and now you're ending it, and we can see that this dinner is going to be a little spicy. Yeah, but it's just boring. Like, why can't we have one full event in one episode? Like, it's just the cliffhangers. We're gonna watch. Like, we're gonna come back and watch anyway. So you need to stop with the cliffhangers. Honestly, they're very unnecessary, very unnecessary. But yeah, that is the episode, guys. If you've for me, it was okay. It wasn't that entertaining. It was just, we are moving the story along kind of episodes. We call those filler episodes, but it was okay. And if you have listened this far, thank you so much for listening, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.